Hello. Hopefully you guys can hear me. A little sound check. I did change my headset over the holidays, so hopefully it is coming through okay. And don't worry, I'm not on my own. Dom's is running a couple of minutes late, so you should be here shortly. I hope.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. There's the man.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you, Dom?
I am very well, thank you, Tom.
Oh, so good.
Minute rush.
So good.
Whew. Hello, everybody.
Felpie and Azrafael both just checked in there. Who else have we got? Come on, let's have some people. I've got a weird little light halo down here for some reason. Oh, I know what.
Right. Hello, Vicky.
That better? Nope. I have a light halo in front of my eyes. That's not good. Let's do a nice dark stream where I turn the light off.
Tom's in the dark.
No, not doing that.
No, probably not a good idea, Tom.
No, it's a bit. I just noticed there's like a little beam of light right across my camera, but I'll. Thank you, Felpie. That's very kind of you.
Much better. We can't see him. That's what we want to see. So, Tom, what hobby are you doing tonight? I think you've already done the intro.
No, not really. I literally just started as you arrived, so.
Okay.
Well,
anyway, welcome everybody to episode 97 of Tom and Dom Sick Talk and Hobby.
I will sort the light
times.
later.
Basically, we just sit here and watch Tom try and sort his lighting out. But we also do hobby, and we talk hobby and channel stuff and all sorts of goodness. So, Tom, do you want to go about what hobby you're doing, if any hobby tonight?
Well, as I've got a lot of stuff to go through on the stream, I won't be doing too much, but I have started on this thing. That's it.
Rock.
Yeah, rock.
Good job. Tactical rock.
However, then you add like this.
Oh, wow. Hello, Dave.
And then, obviously, on top of that, there'll be one of these.
Is that a Templar by any chance,
it
Tom?
Is. This is your Christmas present to me. My,
nice.
Bayard's Revenge kit. I've left it very sub-assembly because it was going to be an absolute, I suppose, arsehole to paint otherwise.
Yeah, I can imagine that being a bit of a beast to paint.
So I'm going to do it from the ground up, and I'm going to do this. Will be my first video for Templars this year, finishing this off.
Nice.
So I know you've already got your one out, but I haven't actually done any painting over the Christmas period, which is very, very bad. But hey, I had a lot on.
That is very bad. You're correct, Tom. Very bad.
What about you, though?
So I'm working on my third Predator. So earlier today, I put a picture up of my 2 clips of my Predators I'm doing at the moment. And I'm now working on my third one because I want to get all 3 made up. So it's quite a nice kit. It's quite straightforward, and I don't have to faff about too much. And it's kind of a blank canvas when you get the Marine one as well. So it's not the Chaos one, it's the Marine one. So I don't even get Chaos Gubbins in this one. It's just Marine filth.
Well, so I mean, we always know you're a Marine at heart, so...
Yeah, that's true. It's very odd. It's not a very nice Marine head for this guy.
No?
No, very dated. Doesn't look good at all.
Not
the best kit in the world.
Just don't use it.
I won't use it. I'll refuse. Yeah. I refuse to use
it. I can give you a nice Templar head if you want. Something.
That's tempting. Yeah, so what's everyone in the chat working on tonight? Hopefully you're all doing some form of hobby. Or hobby. Hobby to hobby.
I've had also another Highland Fair on as well has joined us. Welcome. And
welcome.
I can see Dave Holland is here as well. Nice to haven't spoken to you for a while, my friend. Mr. Blue.
Oh, nice. As a fail as well, I think was in there.
Yeah.
Do some Silent King assembly. Yes, fell by it. Yeah, definitely. I don't envy you too much on that one. Yeah, it is an incredible model though, from what I've seen. So yeah, that'd be good. As well, Necron Destroyers, a giant egg, so boring. Yes. Yes, yeah. It's the are you doing a Scorpec Destroyers, aren't you? No hobby, painting spare room, but listening. There we go. It's kind of a hobby, right? No, it's not really a hobby, is it? Painting a spare room.
Let's
Definitely
go. Let's
not.
go. Yeah, it is. Go on. Just to be nice, right?
Well, desperate times, sometimes it is. It is hobby.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, as a fail, they are. They are cool models in game. They're a bit samey after you've done a couple of squads of them, but they're quite fun models nonetheless. But yeah, I can imagine being quite boring and repetitive in some ways. Mr. Blue painting grots. You always seem to be painting grots, Mr. Blue. How peculiar. Nice bit of hobby going on then, everyone. What's Vicky working on? She doing anything or just?
See, this light's annoying me now, Dom. You see.
Let's ignore it, Tom.
I can't. It's right in my eye line.
Ah, you'll be fine.
No. I'm just gonna give me 2 seconds. You can still. I'll talk while I sort it. Just seeing people don't want to see me climbing all over my hobby room while I sort it out.
Yes, there we go. So, no hobbying for me today. Okay, fair enough, Vicky. So now we're going to talk about a little bit about the channel, what our aims are going to be for this year, and what we're hoping to achieve. Because I think basically what myself and Tom we've talked about it, and what we enjoy is what we're going to do, rather than what we think is going to draw people in, and try and customize our thing of what what the channel's going to do. We're actually going to do what we want to do, and I think after the Apocalypse game, Tom, it's very off-putting not seeing your face.
So I'm coming. I'm coming.
Just hearing the noises.
Let's try this.
Hearing a deep breathing.
That's kind of
anyway.
worse. But
after the Apocalypse game, we both had a chat. We both kind of we thoroughly enjoyed our Apocalypse game, and what we want to kind of do more on the channel is like the big end of year Apocalypse game. We're going to try and get a couple in this year, I think. But essentially, the lead up we're going to be doing. So for me, for instance, for the 83rd War Host, is going to be the big build up, mustering the forces, building it up, doing some character videos on the likes of the Vulture or Core Kid, and kind of doing a bit of background and stuff on them. Possibly even for the Predators, might be something going on with them as well. And then at the end of the year, we're going to have a big kickoff, and the game should be pretty epic, both in narrative and scale. Is that right, Tom?
Yeah, and I'm going to be, I suppose, rebranding my Templar videos a little bit.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, instead of just calling it a Black Templar progressing, I'll rebrand it to the Galerius Crusade Templar, or the Galerius Templar Crusade or something like that, and kind of start it a little bit fresher with some more kind of content around the Crusade itself. And then I'll try and do. I am going to try. I bought something a very long time ago for designing my own solar system, which I kind of started on but didn't quite get into sort of really exploring. So I'm going to have another look at that and see if I can actually map out our kind of system of conflict.
Yeah.
And a little bit of story over some of the places that we have there, to try and then do some videos on that as well. Try and make it a bit more about that, because I think that's what, as Don was saying, I think we found that trying to do I suppose the usual thing of a battle report channel doesn't really suit us particularly well.
No, I think generally, I personally, my personal thing is I enjoy the big scale games. I also enjoy like tiny scale games, but I think sometimes when you're in the bracket of 2,000 points, say, you feel compelled to play in a particular way.
Yeah.
Where I think you're a bit more open to particular game styles when you've got massive points, and I think the smaller ones can be a bit more fun and casual. But I think generally as a channel, I thoroughly enjoy doing the 83rd War Host, and that's something I'm really conscious to get more out there, because like these Predators are cool, and I want to be building the force up, and I think if you haven't watched the 83rd War Host recently, I kind of go on a little bit about like, the good bits. My army were able to achieve, the strong elements and the elements we can improve on. So that's kind of what I'm going to be aiming for. Yeah, there might be some terrain bits as well. So hopefully you guys like the sound of that.
We're obviously we're not abandoning all the stuff we're doing. We're going to focus in a bit more. That's kind of the because I mean, just as to give you a small bit of insight into it, having looked at like our viewing figures, we tend to get more views on both of our chosen armies updates for starters. Anyway,
yeah,
just in general. I mean, I think you got more now than we did for one of our Apocalypse games a few weeks ago. And I just checked my last Black Templar video, and that's got about the same as what you've done as well. So I think that's kind of one thing that people coming here watching it for those particular armies. So we want to cater to that a little bit as well.
Yeah.
But I won't be stopping the other ones. It's just I think there'll be more focus on those particular areas. So.
Definitely, yeah. Likewise, I'm not giving up on the Todak dynasty. But I would love to get them in an Apocalypse game at some point, and probably at the point they are at the moment, they are going to have to ally in with some other Necron dynasties. So perhaps there are other Necron players that we know that might want to participate in an Apocalypse game. They might do, they might not. Either way. But I think it could be a lot of fun, and trying to get some other armies and Apocalypse sale on the channel.
Yeah, and I think lead-up games are going to consist around kind of some kill team games. And then some slightly modded points and modded scenarios for the armies that we're playing with, just to make it a bit more focused on that particular area of interest for us. And hopefully that will also just mean better quality. We shall see,
definitely.
though.
I think we actually had a kill team game.
We did.
Not too long ago.
It was quite a while ago now, Tom.
Yeah. Well, one of my more recent games, it was a very, very enjoyable game.
We had good fun.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I know. I too enjoyed it. And Felpire is obviously volunteering his Necron army to come and join yours for a bust up at some point. So
nice.
I'm sure we can work something out for that. And then obviously the whole point of the fake made-up system we play in is that we can introduce other factions here and there. So we can probably rope that in there and make it a bit more interesting.
Azafel, you are also welcome to join the Grand Awakening and smashing of it. Either I don't know what Tom's going to bring, chaos or
demons.
Or demons. Yeah, there we go. To be fair, we have got a fair few demons between us.
We do. We could do a demon one now. I reckon. I think we could do a comfortable 3,000 to 4,000. I reckon.
Yeah,
with all those lovely
probably
greater demons flying around like
flying around.
So that's one thing. So there we go.
Yeah, that's really what we're going to be looking forward to and aiming to do, because it's so much fun doing Apocalypse games, and hopefully you guys enjoy our games as well. But I think we just want to kind of nail it down and get the filming right, and the battlefields right, the forces right, the whole story right, and it just make it a nice spectacle for people to watch, and possibly other ones participate in. So it should be pretty awesome, guys.
Because essentially the other thing that we also noticed, this is another bit of background insight, is that trying to film some of the other games that we do between us. We try and do it in an evening. It can be quite a challenge. To fit it in. It's not really practical. Are you getting some feedback there, Dom? Sorry, just checking, because I seem to be hearing.
No, I'm all good this side, matey.
Okay, I seem to be getting some overlap on audio somewhere.
Is anyone in the chat getting any feedback?
Just making sure that there's definitely not what is happening.
I gave up with plastic glue, by the way. I put a desperate call out on WhatsApp.
Cool, as long as it's fine. It might just be me.
Brilliant. Yeah, good, Mr. Blue. That's kind of what we want. And I think, like Tom was saying, I think generally, hopefully, in the audience of the channel, we've got that big word bearer contingent and Black Templar contingent, and then they smush together, and you can cheer on whichever side you want. So go from there.
It focuses in a bit more, and means that we concentrate on the things that we have time to do. So.
Exactly. Exactamundo. How's your Templar guy doing? Have you actually assembled any bits of it? What
Oh,
was it?
do you know how to show you?
I just saw bits of it. Oh, what head are you going, by the way? You're going to go
Oh, the
with.
helmeted one.
Oh, okay.
No, not doing that. So it's
You're the skin one.
I'm not doing that. So I don't know if you can. It's probably going to be quite hard to focus on this camera, but
I'm
it's.
not a massive fan of the helmed one, by the way.
Oh,
But I'm sure you can do a good job of it.
wow.
It kind of looks to me like a big bucket head.
That's fine. I like the bucket head.
That's the look I want.
That's the
Good bucket head.
no, but if I'm telling you, so I will. I have been pondering about just try looking at some other heads, but the problem is because the size of the Primaris really might not work too well. So I'm going to have a little look. There might be some other options out there, but yeah, I've got. I mean, the Orc itself is going to be annoying as well. I mean, basically the model's assembled. By the way, it's just I've left it in parts because I want to.
Makes it easy to
spray
paint.
spray it all individually because when you add the backpack on it, it obscures too much. There's also like a little shoulder pad shield, one of those little. I don't know if you can see that. One of those little dinky.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I quite like those.
Yeah, but when you put it on, it covers up a huge part of the pauldron, and then obviously the sword is completely separate as well because that's here. Yeah, I was pondering about getting you to do me a marine that I could mod and have him stabbing him instead, but
Oh, thanks, Tom. That's really good.
But the Orc is quite big.
Be a bit weird, a Black Templar killing a Black Templar.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I do. I can paint black as well as red.
So that's how we're rolling now, is it?
Yeah, I can do 2 colors.
2 colour Dom, that's what I call him. I've got my red brush and I've got my black brush. That's it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, but yeah, so that's kind of that first bit. Now, I think we should probably slip in and do this armies at ease thing while we're
so
early on. Now, we didn't have many entries. We had 3, in fact, and
I mean,
yeah.
To be fair, Tom, I think we should kind of say it is a big aim for people to do.
Of course.
But, however, the level of skill that's gone into the 3 that we've had is very nice.
Yes, and I know a couple of you didn't quite finish it, but you've really put a good effort into sort of getting it done. So I'm still going to show you what those people did because I feel that's only fair considering you spent best part of a year doing something in your time when when you could fit it in. I know it's not always that easy to fit hobby time in or getting the motivation to do it, as me and Don can very attest to sometimes. Just the nature of the beast sometimes. You go through fits and spurts sometimes. But in a nutshell, if I just get up my little list here. We had 3 entries. We had one from Azrael, one from Mr. Blue, and one from Captain Jack.
It's a little disclaimer, by the way. There is a slight delay, so I'm waiting to see them go up before I say anything. So don't feel I'm judging you silently. I was trying to come up with comforting words.
Now
I can't see them because there's a couple of seconds delay. So
now the other thing to note here is that because it was obviously a competition, I'm putting that in commas because it's it's one of our challenges really. So it's not. We do have to pick a winner, but as only one person fully finished it, I think it's only fair that they are obviously awarded said prize. So we'll come to that one last. So we're going to do the 2 partially finished ones first, and then we'll do the last one, which has been fully finished from what we can see. But yeah, you've all done very well. The parts that have been done on the other ones has been a really good standard as well. So let's have a look. So we'll start with Captain Jack. I don't know if he's here. I don't know if he's actually here tonight. I didn't see him.
I haven't seen him in chat yet.
No, but that's fine. We'll carry on though, obviously.
Pop it up, Tom. Pop it up.
So here comes one of the first. I've got several images for each, so I'll go through a few of them. So,
change my resolution.
Bam.
It's melodic music.
Can't be that long, surely. You sure you're on live stream, Dom?
Yeah, here we go. There was a theme with a couple of these. But yeah, I love it. I think
Yeah.
Captain Jack in the Discord chat was saying that he's had some issues in his studio area,
Yes.
which has postponed, unfortunately, some of his productive abilities.
I think some dampness was one of the key issues, and drying, and various other things. So
Yeah. For those who are not in the UK, the weather's been pretty diabolical the last couple of weeks. So if you're in an outside area, you're not got a chance in hell. But reeling it back in, a very nice force by
yeah.
Captain Jack there.
Now there was also another photo which I don't have because I couldn't quite find it in time. But he'd done lighting underneath the grating. So I think there was some intention of doing a kind of some colour bleeding through from underneath the board. They picked, because obviously it looks like it's been done on a very nice bit of metal, which is always a good solid foundation for a board.
Exactly.
There should be another one up, by the way, Dom, in a minute. I don't know if you've seen the second image, but
I have. Yep, top down one.
Yep, good.
See some feet there as well in the bottom right.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
And
here comes another one.
Hello, Gavin.
Hello, Gavin.
We're just going through Army at Ease.
This is Captain Jack's partial entry. This is featuring some Marines.
You're right, Velpire is looking really good.
And then against another one here. Keep going. Just spinning through them gradually so everyone can have a little look at these, and then we'll bring up the next one. I can see that what he's going for, which is I think it. I do love. I'll tell you what I do love about 41st Millennium is tree size. It's always a very interesting one to get right with Marines.
Yeah, definitely. But I kind of picture sometimes that the trees have been torn down quite a few times.
Quite a lot.
Tanks running them over, so they're probably quite young trees most of the time.
And there's another one.
I really like Captain Jack's knight. He's very nice.
He is indeed. And that is the last image. So I'll leave it there for a minute. But that was.
So we're going to bring a little tradition here that I think we missed out on quite some time. So let's have a bit of a round of applause.
Oh yes.
Have a clappity clap for Captain Jack, everybody! Clappity clap.
Well done, Jack. Well done for your efforts.
Well done. Very nice.
Hopefully.
Good job.
So that is Captain Jack's entry.
Yep.
So I will now spin up Mr. Blues, which is a slightly small amount of pictures. Well, I say luckily, but I don't mean it that way. I just mean I'd have to scroll through so many. So here's Captain Jack's. And I think Jack, you can tell by... Oh, sure, I'll wait for Dom to be able to see said image.
Yeah, 1 moment. I'm going to clip out some sprues and wait.
Must be there now, come on.
So as we wait, I am working on my third Predator.
Your third Predator?
Decided to go with everyone has a las cannon.
Good choice.
Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Blue's beautiful terrain.
The terrain has come out fantastically. So well done on that, Mr. Blue.
Yeah, that is very nice.
I think this was this intended for a smaller? Was this for? It wasn't 40k, was it? It was. Well, Mr. Blue, you can tell us what it was intended for, because I'm just trying to remember what game system you were intending this board for in the end.
It's some historical war gaming. Because Mr. Blue is a big fan of historical stuff.
And I'm just going to look at the second shot. Okay, a slightly more wider shot on it to give a bit of scale on it. But yeah, the terrain came out absolutely brilliantly, in my opinion. It looks perfect for the era he was setting it in. So, although we do have I think an Alpha Legion model there, just to represent the 40k side of things.
Always got to have Alpha Legion, Mr. Blue. Yeah, I think. I, yeah, there we go. I think it's nice to kind of remember that these pieces that people have put together uh, they take a big bit of space up in someone's hobby area. So it is a big goal for someone and a big ask for people to be doing this. But I think these are just lovely.
Yeah, so at least, and the good thing is you've now got something there that you can use for your future times for displaying armies on, which is great. Just
Yeah.
yeah, I'd love to. I think I should probably do one of these at some point when I have somewhere to put a bit of board like that.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's finding that space to put it, but it's
Right.
a nice display board as well. That if you did go to an event and there was a best painted or something along those lines, you've got a nice board to be putting that stuff on. This is then intended for any of my 28mm stuff. I scrapped the 15mm idea. There you go.
Fair enough.
So it works for both. And yeah,
Good.
it's nice. I like it. I like it, Mr. Blue. It's very nice. I especially like the stone effect on the cliffs. Very nice kind of use of colour there.
So, Mr. Blue, well done. I think a round of applause is in
Oh
order.
yes, everyone put down what you're doing at the moment, and clap 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 clap. clap. Well done,
Well
well
done,
done.
Miss Blue. And then we come for our last entry here, which is for Azrael.
Yes.
So here we go. It is keyed and ready. So we have to wait for Dom to be able to see the picture again. I've started with his wider shot to start with.
Well, I've got to the clapping bit so far, Tom. So
Okay,
hopefully it's not that. Oh, I know there's necrons to come. Here we go. Lovely. So, as you can see here. Oh, Azrael, what did you call this one? Sorry, I had the name somewhere for it.
Oh, was there a name? Oh, I didn't. I must have missed that. Damn.
There was a name. Hang on, let's find a name. Probably gonna. Obviously, you can find a name quicker than I can because I'm incredibly slow.
I would find it, but unfortunately, if I move anything on the stream, it cuts all the stream out. So it's going to have to be Edom. So now, look, he's got the loading face on.
Oh, there you go. The wrong neighborhood.
Cool. There
nice.
We go.
Yeah, I love this. It's got so much in it.
Well, I've got a couple of other shots here that he did. I'm going to do the top-down one next to get a little overview of the top.
I'm back. Yes, I love it. It's got a nice bit of terrain in there. Obviously, it's got sister battle terrain. It's got normal 40k terrain. It's got a knight in there. It's got necrons in there. It's got everything you want.
He's got a little railroad.
And the railroad, yeah, exactly. Oh, which I quite liked because it was linking up with the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very nice. Oh, there we go. Yeah, very nice.
And what I might do with one of these is maybe make a little emoji thing out of that thumbnail.
I think what would be quite nice is if obviously we've got Mr. Blue and Azrael here. We haven't got Jack, unfortunately. But if you guys can say what you most enjoyed about these projects, and also.
Oh, I think Dom's frozen. I'll just message him in case he hasn't realised and he's just sitting there talking to himself. He's he's almost back. He's looking a bit grainy.
Oh, is my internet going down?
Oh, Dom.
There we go.
Well, you can comment on the next picture. It's probably loaded by now.
Depends which picture you're talking about.
It's the one standing on the railway.
Yeah, I can see that one.
Yeah, okay, good. We're on that one now as well. So just click change it.
Yeah.
Now we'll get another one up here. Got a little side shot here with some necrons. I think I've got one more after this as well. But yeah, so you get a slightly more detailed shot from the side there as the necrons. I like the little blue tufts there, a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a bit more alien, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
very nice.
even there's like nice little pink flowers on the bottom of that one as well. Oh, look at that, it's cool. I love little details. They help make things look so much better. And then last shot, which was the statue with some little scarabs running around.
Cheeky scarabs.
As if I says, I love trying to make the road. Sorry, let me get up on the screen because it's slightly hard to read from that distance. Road as opposed to just a black line that we're working out, and the material didn't. Yeah. I mean, having done that road on my larger board, I found cork to be quite a good road surface. If I could have built a bit more depth and height into it, I would have done a lot more with it. But because I was working on a flat surface, it wasn't particularly practical. But we'll have another one of them at some point, I'm pretty sure. So,
hello, Vanguard. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Mr. Blue, it's a good exercise in modeling, trying to add character to the board, but you also need to ensure there are space models. That is correct. That is very true.
But anyway, as a fail, well done for that.
Oh, yeah, everyone, things down. Clap, 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 clap.
And obviously, I think we were going to say that Asvel, I think, won the challenge over the year. But ultimately, I think everyone's a winner in this situation.
So, 100%, 100%. I think Jack and Blue, they're both.
Thank you for your contributions.
Knocked it out of the park anyway, because you've both started a project that you can finish, and you can use it for future stuff. So yeah, good stuff.
And yeah, so I suppose that brings us neatly onto our next topic of discussion, which is challenges for this year.
Yes.
So we obviously had a very brief chat about this because we were a bit sure, we're not sure, but see, we were pondering about going back to the old format where we do, I think it was every fortnight where we had a simple challenge to do again. So I mean, the people that are watching right now, what do you think about that? Do you fancy doing the bi-weekly challenges again, or do you want something maybe based over a month where we have 12 and then have one at the end, or we come up with something a bit more elaborate like we did last year? I don't think we want to do another Armies at Ease at the moment.
I mean, a month's quite a good time period, really, isn't it? Gives people plenty of time. Even you and me could do something in a month.
Well, I think we will also this year, we're probably going to kick it off with one of our challenges, aren't we, as well? Because we've got to do, we had those assassins we were going to do.
The assassins. Yeah, so maybe we do ours on the side of someone else's. Month is good. Month is good. Everyone's a month, Tom.
Cool. We could do the first stream of the month to the following month's first stream.
Yes, there you go. Month to month. So I think we should perhaps think of a theme that can tie in with our Vindica assassins, Tom.
We could just do assassins.
Assassins.
Made up assassins, created assassins, modded assassins.
Yep. Good idea. Okay, so
I'm making a note.
For January is assassins. Okay, so these can be any form of assassin. It can be some sort of feudal Japanese ninja assassin. It could be, I know, a Vindica assassin. Could be an orc commando assassin. It could be any sort of assassin. And you have a month to paint it. So like we did before, we will put them through. Myself and Tom will be judging these ones, but we will put a little collection together, and we'll be displaying your fantastic work and giving you all the praise that you deserve. Or a hex mark destroyer it is. Yes, you're correct, Felpire. So
isn't that a cowboy?
There you go, guys. It is a cowboy.
Assassin, is it? I mean, bounty hunter, maybe.
It's assassin. It's an assassin. Don't have to justify it, Felpire. He's an assassin.
So let me, if I do a little bit of math, let's just get as we're sort of here. I'll just check. So I think I take it we're sticking with the every 2 week stream still. I think,
Yep.
aren't we? Yeah, for the sit and talk anyway. So that would actually make it. Oh, oddly enough, that's interesting. That'll actually give everybody until. So that we missed that one. Do that one. Do that one. Well, we'll just have to say that we'll have to do on the 7th of February. I suppose.
Yeah.
We put the closing date. Well, actually, we could have the closing date as the 31st of Jan.
Okay.
Because,
the 31st. Yeah, that'll be a month.
Because that is a
4
month from
weeks.
now. So we'll do
There
the
you go,
31st of January. Because that's actually a day we stream as well. Because we're not streaming on the 10th and we're not streaming the 24th, but we're on the 31st. So that's perfect. So we'll do 31st of Jan. So the theme is assassins.
Any type of assassin, people.
And then, but I think we're doing this one as well, aren't we? Is that the plan?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Could be.
And we can win.
Banderas. We can win. Yeah, first and second place. Tom.
I'm just going to enter it under a different name.
Yeah.
This is from Vicky Wright.
Unbelievable.
Felpop, I see your point. No, you can use a hex mark. It's fine. You can make it.
Yeah, no, hex mark.
I was only jesting. I was jesting.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's all about what you make it. You can always do a bit of modification on it. It's good.
Or you could do, there's all sorts you can do. A rattling sniper. That's an assassin of sorts. Sniper.
And now this is obviously, I think we're going with a fully painted model, aren't we? Again,
Yes.
As it's only one. I mean, obviously we will. Yeah, we will do some ones where it's based around modding the models, obviously, as we do occasionally. So to give other people that maybe don't want to do painting.
And their strengths.
However, as we will say as usual, you'll get extra points for a good modification and painting it.
Yeah.
We like that kind of thing.
Do we get extra points for that, Tom?
Oh yeah, we've already won. I've told you. You get my vote.
Oh yeah,
You
good
get my
job.
vote, and then
It's awkward.
and then Vicky has the deciding vote.
Yeah. Well, as you get 0 votes, we know who's won.
Well, I think after our the games we played on when we had our little get together the other week, some people ended up getting 0 votes when we thought they wouldn't do, but apparently.
That's fun. But it's worth reminding people this is all in good fun. So have a good time.
Deadly serious. Deadly.
Geez. This could get messy.
What about the cash prize you're offering?
It sounds like a Netflix documentary going, and it all went so wrong so quickly.
Time for independent judging panel. I'm independent. Yeah. Just make sure you pay me enough money and I can be as independent as you want.
No.
We are open to bribery. We are open to bribery, even Dom is.
But anyway, guys, this is a great opportunity to get on with some hobby and painting goodness and increase your armies, especially Necron players out there. I want to see lots of good stuff coming up. Join in the Apocalypse game.
Don't know, Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin, I think unless you want to put your hands in your pocket, and it'd be a bit to get the bottle out.
Go for it. So we have Assassins for the 31st of January. So let's see what you've got. I will update on Discord with the exact time and what the requirements are after the stream tonight. But if you are watching this, go check that out because it should be up by now. Do you know what, speaking of which, I don't think we've done a Discord invite for quite a while.
I was just thinking that, Tom.
So I'm just going to say that because it's been we don't. Maybe we've been a bit lackadaisical about stuff.
Yeah. So guys, with the Discord, if you're not a member, come in, check it out, because it's a great group of people, very supportive. There's always something going on, and those in Discord that are there already, feel free to share the link with someone as well that you might know in your little hobby circle that isn't a member yet. And let's build this community. Build it up
from the top down.
No, from the bottom up.
Oh, sorry, I get confused.
Either way, either direction, that way or that way.
Just make sure.
Someone needs to be doing something. But yeah, share the link, guys. It's well worth it.
I'm just grabbing a new one, so bear with. I just thought I'd get this nice fresh one. Because I don't think we've actually had one for quite a while. Right. So for those, I will put a link in our description of the video as well. But for the time being, if you do want to join our Discord and you're not a member already, if you follow this link right here, which I've just put into chat, that should get you an invite and I can add you on to our relevant member area once you're in.
Exactly. Fantastic times.
And likewise, if you're enjoying what you're watching as well, make sure you give our stream a bit of a like, and also maybe pop in and subscribe as well. So, and hello, GZTV Chewy.
Hello, Chewy. Welcome, Chewy. Just for you, I'm actually making a tank. I'm making my third predator. Another chaos predator.
Why don't you get 4? I mean, Apocalypse games do need more than 3.
Well, I was thinking this, Tom, because they've got separate data sheets.
Oh, I see.
So you get the auto cannon one and the las cannon one.
We're using hacks already, and you haven't even got near the.
Yeah, I thought predators are such a meta unit that I need to have 6 of them because it's clearly how the game should be run. Just predators. I think people are just underestimated. They wouldn't see a predator army coming.
Yeah, apparently 3 predators do well in tournaments. You might win one, Dom.
I'm always winning tournaments, mate. It's embarrassing after a while. Why are you making that noise? But to be fair, I'm enjoying converting these guys. They are fun little. It's like a blank canvas having a Space Marine Predator and turning it chaosy. So yes, it's all good. They scare the opponent. I think they scare the opponent because they think maybe like, what's going on with this guy? Why is he running 3 Chaos Predators? Seems a bit of a bizarre choice.
I actually have to look up this thing that Azrael was putting because I think I know what he meant, and I'm just checking that.
Also, I was looking at Vindicators as well, and I want to get a couple more Vindicators. I just love tanks. Hello, Tom.
Yeah, I'm here. I am just. I was just. Azrael was asking us a question, and I didn't want to do it uninformed because I was trying to remember what the slap chop technique was.
Oh, I see.
And I don't know whether you know what that is.
I'm sure there's a category.
I'm currently watching a video on the other screen just to see. I think. Okay, yes, it's like the old makeup brush and give it the old.
Yeah, it's good technique. Yeah, I got loads of wind spoons. Good old predators. That's where it's going to be. So yeah, I dare you. I was thinking earlier, Tom. Who would win in a game? A las cannon predator, or a Sakaran, standard Sakaran with heavy bolted sponsons?
Is it a chaos predator?
Does it matter?
It does because they get more damage.
Oh, it is a chaos. Yeah, it's a good point. It is a chaos predator, and it is a chaos Sakaran as well. So it's
chaos predator.
It's a legion war.
Sakaran got las cannons or heavy bolters? You haven't specified.
Well, this is the thing. A Sakaran has more points than a predator.
Right.
So do you add it up to even more points? Because even the heavy bolt sponsons, I think they're like. Oh, hang on. I did work this out earlier. I did have a little check. 210 points a Sakaran with heavy bolt sponsons. And a las cannon predator annihilator 70.
Oh, was that with the sponsons on it though?
Yeah.
Nah, that doesn't sound right.
Well, it is.
I'm gonna check now. It's not that I don't know. It just sounds too cheap. So I thought the sponsons were 15 each.
Okay, have a look.
No, I'm gonna. I don't necessarily just disbelieve you. I just wanted to check because it just sounds too cheap. And I want to see
Yeah, they're
my own
40
eyes.
points. 40 points. What do you guys think? So Karen with heavy bolter sponsons and versing a Predator Annihilator with las cannon sponsons. All right, 225. Let's go to 25 then, Vix, for the. That's the Karen. Yeah, I suppose that's probably more even, maybe. No, I don't know.
Chaos Predator Annihilator is 130 points.
Tom's playing both armies as a fail. He's got his dice. He's baked them.
So
and
a Chaos Predator Annihilator is 170 points.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought you said
That's
70
correct.
points.
No, Tom. A Predator is not.
Which is why I was so shocked. No, you must have cut out when you said it. I was like, it's not 70 points. You've got to be having a giraffe.
170 points.
That sounds, yeah, see, that sounds much more viable.
Las cannon sponsons. Now, you got to remember that the turret has got a +2 damage to it as well. And
Karen's got more wounds as well.
Karen's got more wounds.
More movement.
But Karen's got better movement. I mean, that doesn't really matter because you're both lining each other up for shooting times. I don't think you can outmaneuver anyway. It's got more shots with its autocannon that does a flat bit of damage. But then the las cannons on the turret could probably do more damage. But on base, they will still do a couple. I think it's a Predator. I think for the points as well, I think the Predator's better than Karen.
I don't know. That main cannon's pretty good with the 3 damage on each shot. No variation.
Maybe. Yeah, no variation.
It's a flat 3 and you're getting 6 shots.
It's true. I think we should have a bit of a roll-off. What's the strength from the autocannon?
So you strength 7, so that's the only downside.
5s to wound.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Is it? They changed the Predator stat, didn't they? Did they include the 2-up save? No, it's toughness 8. Yeah, it's only 5s to wound.
The Sakaran does have a 2-up save.
Yeah, but it's a -3, isn't it? And the Sakaran's autocannon is -2?
Correct.
I think it's quite even on that
They
side.
cancel each other out anyway because, obviously, armor of contempt.
Well, yeah, they kind of do, don't they, to a point. They kind of nullify a bit, but at least the las cannon's got more.
Well, no, Mr. Holland is saying the Predator wins, so he should probably believe he's the most competitive player in here. So
he just knows his data sheets. I think maybe on our stream game, have you got a Sakaran with las cannon sponsons?
No, I've got a Venator with las cannon sponsons.
Oh, no one uses that, Tom.
Look, I do, so shush.
Has Vicky got
a... I bought one, didn't I?
Yeah. All right, Vicky, you got a week to get that painted up if you don't mind getting on with that. Come on.
It's only blue.
Yeah, pleasey. Couple of red bits on it.
Oh, actually, yeah, Azrael has brought a good point up, though.
What's that?
Who's playing the Predator? I've seen your dice rolls.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Tom's playing both armies. I'm not involved. I'm not siding with either one on this.
As an armor of contempt rumored to be going into the next update.
Going in the next update, yeah.
Good. I don't know. It's a weird one, that. Oh yeah, Vicky needs green stuff, but she actually has to buy it to get it. So
I'm well up for armor of contempt going. It's just ridiculous. I know why they did it, and I like the thematic part of it, but when it's just it makes games more complicated.
It's too much bloody admin. You got to say it every time.
If you play any army that hasn't got armor of contempt, you're like, oh yeah, go for it, whatever. I'm literally made completely out of metal. I'm a necron that's made completely out of metal, but somehow bolt shell.
You got living metal, shush, and you got reanimation, shush. You mean as opposed to I need to buy Vicky Green's? Look, I've offered.
Yeah, but I'm a contempt. Good riddance. Good riddance.
I think any rules that are done like that should be gotten rid of as soon as possible in the next edition. So I don't like global things that only certain armies get.
Yeah, it will be good for the game, Dave. Yeah, I think it's just frustrating, isn't it? It's got to that point with this edition, which is obviously on its way out now, that you've got all these rules that aren't in your codex.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, just go back to having them in the codex. And then you go, here it is. Otherwise, you're like, where's that rule again? Is that a balanced data sheet? Or is it FAQ? Or is that in chapter? You're like, who knows?
Or at least when they do the next editions of the rule book, when you buy it, you get your digital code and you can have it in there and you get the updates on the app, because that is the bit they're completely missing. Because I must admit, though, I did get a tablet over the new one to replace my aging one, and I actually enjoyed using it. I've got a 10-inch tablet, and actually viewing the slates and it's actually pretty good. It feels
the 40K app.
Yeah. Not necessarily not necessarily the app, but on like Battlescribe and things like that, because it's big enough to sort of have a. But it's more actually that if they did the app correctly, it would be nice to, you know, I think the thing with the app is that if they display it like data sheets, like, you know, you used to be able to on PDFs, just something like that, which were interactive, that would be good enough, you know. But anyway, whatever.
I mean, they could do so much with the whole. I don't
want to go to that rabbit hole.
I mean, visually, I quite like the data sheets on the 40K app. Army Builder is a complete pile of poo. Yeah, it's so.
Looking through it in a big list is nightmare, and it gets worse the bigger the list you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
it is quite terrible.
It's quite... I'm actually just loading up the Warhammer app at the moment, because I don't think I actually had a look at it for a while. See if there's been any changes. I'm going to guess probably not. Maybe they've hired some new developers that are making it really, really good.
They're not doing that.
I know, but I've got to have a bit of hope. Right?
Because
you know, I have been paying for this for quite a while and not ever using it. No, it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly the same. No changes. Just reminded me I can get my free model now. Been a year and a day. I don't know what Tom's offered you there, Failpire.
Nothing.
Just don't follow me into the back room. That's my. Yeah, we have free models back here. Let's come to some sort of arrangement.
My painting factory. What are you on about?
Painting factory.
That's why sometimes I can paint like loads of models over a week's period. I've just got loads of people I've gradually captured into my painting crew, and they're allowed to leave once they complete their quota.
You know, Tom, by calling them the painting crew doesn't make it less slave laboury.
Oh my god!
If you suddenly call them the crew, like it
is.
It's my cool crew, and they've still got shackles on them.
Oh, they can't have shackles. They can't use the paintbrushes. I've just got a big drop into the room, so you can't get out without ladder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And the pit bulls kind of stop people making
and then it's basically once the quota of painting's done, you're allowed to leave. So they finish it.
The only moisture they get is from the
paintbrushes.
The paint pots. Yum yum yum.
Oh no, we do not advocate that in any way, shape, or form. Okay, it's dangerous ground, Dom.
I don't think we even need to stay here, Tom. I don't. Hopefully, people will not think that you have a painting studio full of people that are forced to work for you.
Yeah, me too.
Because you'd be a lot more productive if you did.
Oh, that's not nice. Now, come on. I paint in fits and burts. You know this. Stop it.
Work faster.
I couldn't. I had not got the urge to do it over the Christmas period. Sadly, it was not good. So it'll bite you back. This model here that you got me has inspired me to get this sorted out. So I'm going to be.
Do you think you could use them on the battlefield?
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, the base is too big. I mean, look, it's a.
Oh, okay.
It's a what is it? Is that an 80? No, I'm trying. It's way bigger than the one that the Emperor Champion comes on anyway.
Would you use them in a game against orcs?
Yes,
Yeah, I think you should.
of course I would.
That'd be cool. Like, yeah, you wait until I finish
But
with
then,
mate.
but then maybe I'll make it changeable so that I could have a word bearer underneath.
It's not on really, is it?
I mean,
I would quite like you painting word bearer. Actually, I'll get some sort of kick out of it.
I see. In that case, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, got yeah. No, I am.
No. I'm just gonna get a load of grots with white spirit, just scrubbing your armor clean. Yeah, there we go. Get all these markings off. Chaos gods.
Nah, they love it. They love all the marking. Nice. Yeah, look, it's slowly coming together. Old predator.
Little box on legs.
Got no guns at the moment.
Really, I'm glad you pointed that out. That was
case you were getting
important information.
I just can't see the guns. Maybe they're not there.
Oh, he's got me again.
Oh, you're invisible guns.
Oh dear. But yeah, no. So I'm trying to think what I'm going to be doing. What's it? Put a word bear on it and use it for your next APOC. Yeah, I do feel it'd be quite easy. You know, I mean, I've killed so many of them. I've probably got a few bodies lying around.
Well, I'm not putting spoilers for the last game, Tom, but
you know
what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's a draw.
It is a draw.
Overall, the series is a draw.
Yeah, so guys, if you weren't on the Discord channel, which I think most of you are, I did add up the tally of the Apocalypse games. So far, it is 1 to the Imperial forces, 2 draws, and 1 chaos victory. So it's literally a draw. It's a straight down the middle. So it kind of builds it up for our next games, doesn't it, Tom?
Yeah.
Anticipation.
For another draw.
For another draw. Oh God, no. But I think that's brilliant. It's like I had no idea until I watched them through, and I was like, "Oh crap, yeah, that's interesting." Because that, yeah, obviously is not planned in any shape whatsoever. Because I don't even know how you would rig it, because you've got so many points. There's so many.
Oh, he's dropped out again. No, is he back? Is he back? He's gone to high speed mode for a moment. And hello. You are moving now. He's gone again. No, he's holding still now. I can tell with his eyebrows. You can't keep those eyebrows still, Dom. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we will the next APOC game. I think we're going to do our other one again as well, aren't we? The one we have a large one with a bunch of people.
Didn't hear that.
Yeah, for another APOC game at probably 40,000 points again, aren't we? That's because I think we're doing one of them a year at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. We try and mix it up as well. See what we can change, like faction-wise and stuff.
There's also one other thing we can announce as well. Is for anyone who is going to Warhammer Fest, we will be there.
We will be there.
So if anyone does want to meet up with us, we will both be there. It's odd enough, it's my 40th birthday weekend. Well, shortly after your one as well. You're the other week before, so
yeah, definitely.
So me, Vicky, Dom, and a few of our other friends will be up there as well. But if you want to come and say hello and you are in the area, just drop us a message on Discord or something, and we can arrange to meet up for a quick chat. It may be nearer to some of you guys. I don't know.
Manchester,
you say? Where is this mystical place?
North. It's all so north, Tom.
Most things are for us, to be fair, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, not many things are south.
I think we'd have to get to
France,
Guernsey.
Nothing else.
Yeah, any more north. Maybe
No, I'm
yeah.
looking forward to it. Should be
Yes.
lots of fun.
We're both going on to mainly go and just look around France's closer. It is. Yeah. Only you could. Maybe get a road to go straight across the channel within a very quick amount of time. We'd be fine. Oh wait, we've got a train, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, Tom. We've got our best people on it.
Can you please sort it out? Yeah, like a bridge for me.
Yeah, done.
Thank you. We did a bit,
Yes, that's exciting.
yeah, I'm looking forward
Do
to that. We're not really pretending to play any games. We're going out there to more for the experience. So, you going to take an army, do you reckon, or you're not going to bother?
Probably
Yeah.
not, to be honest. The thing is, with the tournaments and stuff, which is all well and good because they look quite fun, but I think I'd just be drained, to be honest. So I just want to go and meet people and chat and look around and have a good time, really, to be honest.
Yeah, because I must admit, when we were initially booking, I almost booked the grand tournament. And then Dom pointed out to me that it was actually over the full 3 days rather than just a 2-day event. Because I honestly thought, oh, I can do a couple of days and have a third day of sort of having a look around stuff maybe I missed. But then it was like, oh no, 3 days of solid gaming. I mean, some people love that. I mean, that's fine, and I get that. It's no, but for me, it would be I would think I get quite badly drained after a 3-game day event, let alone 3 days of. I think it is 3 days of 3 games, isn't it? I think.
It's a lot.
Quite intense.
I mean, it is an enjoyable experience, I'm sure, for those who want to take part in it.
But I think we both. I remember when we did that one up in Newport, where they had 3 games 6 games over 2 days, basically. I think it was, and I remember both, and then having to drive back. I remember just being so wiped out mentally. It was probably not a good choice to drive back after doing that.
Yeah, and everyone's got their own thing going on, but it should be an enjoyable experience anyway.
Yes, if you're there.
But yeah, I think come and see us. Come and say hello.
We'll
come cheer you on.
Everything.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we won't be topless. Good point, Tom.
I'm buying you a new shirt anyway.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I have some new ones I've made. Just need to buy.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes. So fun times. I think we'll call it there, Thomas.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good. I think we've had a good little sesh. I'll put the details of the challenge up.
Yeah.
Shortly. So just keep an eye on Discord for that. And other than that, I think we're
good. So I've been Dom, and this has been.
I'm still Tom.
And we are Black Toe Studio.
Oh, indeed.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. It has been a pleasure as always, and we will see you next time.
See you in 2 weeks, guys. Take care.